Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the most valuable and expensive commemorative Australian $1 coins. These coins may look like everyday change, but certain rare editions and conditions are now worth big money in today's collector market. Let's get started. First up, the 1997 Australian $1 commemorative coin is a remarkable piece of modern numismatic history. Struck to honor one of the country's greatest heroes, Sir Charles Kingsford Smith, this coin embodies not only national pride, but also the spirit of adventure that defined early aviation. To collectors and historians alike, this coin represents far more than its face value. It is a celebration of courage, innovation, and enduring legacy. Issued by the Royal Australian Mint, the coin was created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Kingsford Smith's birth in 1897. Sir Charles, affectionately known as Smithy, was a pioneer of aviation whose daring flights captured the imagination of the world. His historic achievements, particularly the first trans-Pacific flight, made him a global figure and an icon of Australian ingenuity. The design of the reverse is both artistic and historically significant. It features a detailed portrait of Kingsford Smith wearing his pilot's helmet, a look that symbolizes determination and adventure. Beside him is his famous Fokker trimotor aircraft, the Southern Cross, the plane that carried him across the Pacific in 1928. The composition of this design seamlessly blends man and machine, symbolizing the bond between human courage and technological advancement. The lettering on the coin is simple yet powerful. Sir Charles Kingsford Smith 1897 to 1935, with the denomination $1 below. These inscriptions anchor the coin in both history and value, while the artistry of the portrait and plane creates a striking visual story. The designer of the coin, Wojciech Pietranek, is renowned for his ability to capture emotion and character through coinage. His work on this piece demonstrates not only technical skill, but also an understanding of Kingsford Smith's place in Australian culture. Every line and curve of the pilot's helmet, every detail of the Southern Cross aircraft, reinforces the importance of this tribute. In terms of specifications, the 1997 $1 coin was struck in aluminium bronze, weighing 9.00 grams, with a diameter of 25 millimeters. The coin has a plain edge and was released for circulation, meaning millions of Australians were able to encounter this piece of history in their everyday transactions. The obverse of the coin bears the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf. This regal image connects the coin to its era while also balancing the bold commemorative reverse with tradition and authority. Now, when it comes to condition, the example we are discussing is in circulated form. Circulated coins often lose their luster, showing scratches, edge wear, and surface dulling from decades of use. Yet these very marks add character, evidence of a coin's journey through the pockets and purses of Australians over time. To collectors, even circulated examples of commemoratives remain desirable because of the stories they carry. In terms of rarity, the 1997 Kingsford Smith dollar is not an extremely scarce coin, as it was widely distributed. However, as years pass, fewer coins survive in top condition. While circulated pieces are common, uncirculated and proof versions, particularly those still housed in mint packaging, are significantly harder to come by and therefore fetch stronger prices. When we look at current market value, circulated examples generally sell for around $2 to $5, sometimes a bit higher depending on condition. Coins graded in very fine to extremely fine condition might attract $8 to $15, while uncirculated examples can fetch between $20 and $35 UD proof strikes. Produced in limited numbers for collectors, may command $50 or more, especially when complete with original display cases. The real prize for collectors, however, lies in potential error coins. Misstruck $1,997, coins with doubled designs, or examples struck on the wrong planchet could easily sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. This possibility is what fuels excitement, as every coin has the potential to be something far more valuable than it first appears. The demand for commemorative Australian $1 coins is always strong because they tell stories of national importance. This Kingsford Smith issue appeals not only to numismatists, but also to aviation enthusiasts and history lovers. Its cross-collecting appeal ensures that demand for this coin will remain steady and perhaps even increase over time. Beyond value, the $1,997 represents something intangible yet powerful, the legacy of a national hero. Kingsford Smith's daring flights, particularly his trans-Pacific crossing, inspired generations of Australians to believe in what was possible. This coin immortalizes that legacy, ensuring his story continues to circulate in both coinage and memory. For those dreaming of discovering a coin that could make them a millionaire, the Kingsford Smith dollar serves as both inspiration and reminder. While the average coin in circulated condition may not carry life-changing value, the potential for rare errors or pristine examples always keeps collectors searching. The thrill of the hunt, combined with the history behind the design, makes this coin an exciting part of any collection. The 1997 Australian $1 commemorative coin is a true treasure of modern numismatics. Whether in circulated condition or as a pristine collector's piece, it carries the story of one of Australia's most remarkable figures. It is a coin that bridges everyday commerce with extraordinary achievement, a reminder that even small pieces of metal can carry the weight of history, courage, and ambition. For collectors, it is not just about dollar value. It is about holding a piece of Australian spirit in the palm of your hand. Next up, the 2002 Australian $1 commemorative coin is one of the most symbolic and uniquely designed pieces ever released by the Royal Australian Mint. Struck to celebrate the year of the Outback, this coin is more than a circulating dollar. It is a tribute to Australia's rugged landscapes, its history of exploration, and the people who call the Outback home. It remains an incredibly collectible issue, both for its artistry and the pride it represents. The Year of the Outback was a national celebration in 2002, shining a spotlight on the unique challenges and contributions of rural and remote Australians. The coin was issued as part of this commemoration, ensuring the story of the Outback became etched not only into history, but into everyday coinage. Each piece was a small, pocket-sized reminder of the resilience and beauty of Australia's interior. The reverse design, by acclaimed coin designer Wojciech Pietranek, is striking in its simplicity yet powerful in meaning. The coin shows a stylized outline of Australia's continent, over which the famous Southern Cross stars are superimposed. The combination of land and sky creates a symbolic union, showing the vast geography of the Outback alongside the stars that guided generations of explorers, settlers, and Indigenous Australians. The inscriptions on the reverse are straightforward but carry weight. $1, 2002. Year of the Outback. These words permanently record the purpose of the coin, anchoring it in history while declaring its denomination. Together with Pietranek's modern design, the result is a coin that stands out even among other commemoratives. On the obverse, the coin bears the familiar effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1999, portrays the Queen with greater realism and maturity compared to earlier depictions. It connects the coin to Australia's constitutional monarchy while balancing the bold Outback tribute on the reverse. In terms of specifications, this coin is struck in aluminium bronze, the standard composition for circulating $1 pieces. It weighs 9.00 grams, measures 25 millimeters in diameter, and has a plain edge. These specifications ensure it fits seamlessly with other dollar coins, but its commemorative design makes it instantly recognizable to sharp-eyed collectors. The condition of the coin we are discussing is very fine, which means it has seen circulation but still retains much of its design detail. Very fine coins show noticeable wear but remain attractive and collectible, especially when they are from significant commemorative issues like this one. For collectors, the balance between affordability and historical significance makes such coins particularly appealing. The mintage of the 2002 Year of the Outback dollar was relatively high, with tens of millions entering circulation. This wide release meant Australians across the country could encounter the coin in their change, strengthening its cultural impact. However, while common in circulation, finding coins in top uncirculated condition has become increasingly challenging over time, which boosts their appeal to collectors. When it comes to market value, circulated examples of the Year of the Outback dollar generally trade between $2 and $5 Australian dollars, depending on condition. Coins in very fine to extremely fine condition may sell for closer to $8 Australian, while uncirculated examples typically fetch $15 to $25 UD-proof issues, and special mint sets containing this coin can command $40 to $60 Australian or more, especially when still housed in their original packaging. The true potential for high returns lies in the possibility of rare error coins. Double strikes, off-center strikes, or coins struck on the wrong planchet could easily sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. These errors transform an otherwise common commemorative into a numismatic treasure, the kind of discovery that can turn an ordinary collector into a very lucky one. The demand for commemorative Australian $1 coins remains strong, and the Year of the Outback issue has a special place within that demand. Its theme resonates deeply with Australians, as the Outback is a defining feature of the nation's identity. Collectors, both local and international, continue to seek out this coin for its cultural significance and unique design. This coin also represents an important educational opportunity. For younger collectors, it serves as an introduction to the geography and history of Australia's interior. For seasoned collectors, it is a chance to appreciate how numismatic art can capture the essence of a place, a time, and a people. This dual appeal helps explain why the coin continues to attract attention decades after its release. While the average example of this coin may not make you a millionaire, its potential lies in its rarity at the top end of the condition spectrum. High-grade uncirculated or proof specimens, especially those with unusual characteristics, can fetch impressive prices on the secondary market. In numismatics, it is always the unexpected finds, the perfect strike, the flawless surface, or the rare mint error that can change a collector's fortune overnight. The legacy of the 2002 Year of the Outback coin is more than just financial. It is a tribute to the heart of Australia, to the remote communities, and to the endless landscapes that shape the nation's character. Every collector who holds this coin holds a piece of that story, ensuring that the memory of the Year of the Outback continues to live on. The 2002 Australian $1 commemorative coin for the Year of the Outback is a piece of numismatic art that beautifully combines design, history, and meaning. Its circulation ensured it became part of everyday life, while its artistry and symbolism have secured it a place in numismatic collections worldwide. For collectors, it offers both immediate value and long-term potential, along with the thrill of owning a coin that celebrates one of Australia's greatest treasures, the Outback itself. Next up, the 1996 Australian $1 commemorative coin dedicated to Sir Henry Parkes stands as one of the most important issues in the nation's modern coinage. Known as the Father of Federation, Parkes played a crucial role in shaping the vision of a united Australia, and this coin ensures that his legacy continues to live on in the hands of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Struck by the Royal Australian Mint, it is both a piece of art and a proud symbol of national identity. Sir Henry Parkes, born in 1815 and passing in 1896, was a politician and statesman who tirelessly advocated for the federation of the 6 colonies into one nation. His powerful speeches and leadership inspired Australians to pursue unity, culminating in the Federation of 1901, just a few years after his death. The coin's release in 1996 marked the centenary of his passing, ensuring his contributions were permanently recognized in Australian numismatics. The reverse design of the coin was created by the talented sculptor Wycheck Pietranic, who is well known for some of Australia's most beautiful commemorative designs. It features a detailed portrait of Sir Henry Parkes wearing a dignified expression, with the inscription Sir Henry Parkes 1815 to 1896 above and the title Father of Federation placed proudly below. The denomination $1 sits at the bottom, balancing the design with simplicity and clarity. The obverse side of the coin carries the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Raphael Maclouf. This effigy, used on Australian coins from 1985 to 1998, portrays the Queen wearing the royal diadem and looking regal yet approachable. This pairing of the reigning monarch with one of Australia's most influential statesmen beautifully represents both tradition and progress. In terms of specifications, the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes dollar follows the standard format for circulating $1 coins in Australia. struck in aluminium bronze. It has a diameter of 25 millimeters, a weight of 9 grams, and a plain edge. The golden hue of the alloy makes the coin visually striking, especially when found in higher grades of preservation. The coin we are discussing here is in extra fine condition, which makes it especially appealing to collectors. In this grade, the coin shows only light wear from circulation, with most details on Park's portrait remaining sharp and legible. The lettering and inscriptions stand out clearly, and the coin still retains much of its original luster despite its age. The mintage of the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes dollar was significant, as the coin was released into general circulation. Millions were struck, ensuring that Australians across the country could encounter the coin in their change. However, while common in everyday use, finding coins today in higher grades such as extra fine, extremely fine, or uncirculated is increasingly challenging, as many have suffered the wear and tear of circulation. When it comes to market value, circulated examples of this coin typically sell for around $2 to $5 AUD. In extra fine condition, values rise to about $8 to $12 Australian dollars, while coins in extremely fine or about uncirculated grades may command prices closer to $15 to $20 AUD. True uncirculated specimens often fetch $25 to $35 Australian dollars, and proof issues or those included in mint sets can reach $50 Australian dollars or more, depending on presentation and demand. The real treasure, however, lies in the possibility of rare error coins. A 1996 Parkes dollar struck off-center, double struck, or with a misaligned die could easily fetch hundreds, if not thousands, of dollars at auction. Collectors are always on the lookout for such rare finds, and the chance of discovering one is part of what makes coin collecting so thrilling. Demand for this coin is strong both in Australia and abroad. Collectors value it not only as a commemorative piece, but also for its historical resonance. The figure of Parkes is one that carries enormous significance, and his connection to the foundation of the modern nation gives this coin an added layer of prestige compared to standard circulating dollars. Beyond its financial value, the coin holds deep educational importance. For younger collectors, it introduces them to the story of Federation and the leaders who made it possible. For seasoned numismatists, it represents an opportunity to hold a tangible reminder of Australia's political and cultural journey. This dual appeal is part of why the coin has remained so collectible. It is also worth noting the artistic achievement of Pietronics' design. Unlike some commemoratives that take a symbolic or abstract approach, this coin opts for realism and gravitas. Parkes' portrait exudes dignity and leadership, reminding us of his oratory skills and political influence. This realism connects strongly with collectors who value authenticity in historical representations. While most examples of the 1996 Parkes dollar may not make you a millionaire, its value lies in the unexpected. High-grade specimens, flawless proof strikes, or rare minting errors could become incredibly valuable, sometimes selling for sums that far exceed their modest face value. That's the magic of numismatics. Even the most ordinary-looking coin could hide extraordinary worth. The legacy of the 1996 Sir Henry Parkes commemorative coin extends beyond its gold-toned metal. It is a reminder of Australia's path to unity, a celebration of leadership and vision, and a collector's piece that will continue to hold its significance for generations. As the years pass, fewer coins remain in high grades, which only increases the desirability of the best-preserved examples. The 1996 Australian $1 Sir Henry Parkes coin is a piece that combines history, artistry, and collectability in equal measure. Its design immortalizes one of Australia's greatest statesmen. Its mintage ensures its presence in countless collections, and its long-term potential makes it an attractive choice for collectors at all levels. Whether you view it as a piece of history, a collectible investment, or simply a beautiful coin, it remains one of the most engaging issues in Australia's numismatic story. Next up, the 2006 Australian $1 coin is one of those issues that might at first glance look like just another circulating piece of pocket change. Yet beneath its golden aluminium bronze surface lies a coin rich in artistry, symbolism, and numismatic intrigue. With its bold mob of roosts design, the coin represents not only Australia's natural heritage, but also its strong cultural identity. and today it stands as a cornerstone piece in the modern series of $1 coins. Introduced in 1984, the Australian $1 coin replaced the paper dollar note and has since become one of the most familiar denominations in the nation's currency. By 2006, this coin was already well established in circulation, but every year's issue carries its own stories of minting, survival, and collector value. The 2006 release, like its predecessors, carried the iconic kangaroo motif, but with age, condition, and rarity playing their roles, it has become increasingly interesting to coin collectors and enthusiasts. The reverse design of the coin was created by the master of Australian coin artistry, Stuart Devlin, who served as the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. Devlin's design depicts a lively mob of 5 kangaroos, bounding and leaping across the coin's golden face. This imagery perfectly captures the energy and dynamism of Australia's national symbol, while serving as a striking reminder of the wildlife that defines the continent. On the obverse side, the coin features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, sculpted by Ian Rank Broadley. This portrait, introduced in 1999, is renowned for its high level of realism, depicting the Queen with maturity and strength. The combination of Rank Broadley's lifelike effigy with Devlin's dynamic kangaroo mob creates a balance between tradition and national pride. As for specifications, the 2006 Australian $1 coin follows the standard profile of its series. Struck in aluminium bronze, it has a weight of 9 grams, a diameter of 25 millimeters, and a plain edge. Its golden color gives it a distinguished presence, setting it apart from other circulating denominations and making it immediately recognizable both in Australia and abroad. The coin we're considering here is in very fine condition, which means it has circulated but retains much of its detail. The kangaroo outlines remain clear, with only light flattening in the highest points of the design, while the obverse portrait of the Queen still shows notable sharpness. For collectors, very fine is an accessible grade that balances affordability with collectability. When it comes to mintage, the 2006 $1 coin was produced in the tens of millions, ensuring widespread circulation across the country. While this high production means the coin is not rare in the strictest sense, finding well-preserved examples is another matter altogether. The majority of coins from this year were heavily used, and thus coins in extra fine, uncirculated, or proof condition are where the real collector demand begins to build. The market value of a 2006 $1 coin varies depending on condition. Circulated examples generally remain at face value, though some collectors will pay $2 to $3 for better examples. In very fine condition, values climb slightly higher, often between $3 to $5, while coins in uncirculated condition can range from $15 to $25 UD-proof strikes, issued in special collector sets, often fetch significantly more, commonly between $40 and $60, and sometimes higher if they remain in pristine presentation packaging. But where things get exciting is with error coins. The 2006 $1 issue, like other Australian coins, occasionally shows rare minting anomalies. Examples include off-center strikes, broad strikes, or the highly sought-after double rim errors. Such pieces can transform an ordinary $1 coin into a numismatic prize, with values ranging anywhere from several hundred to several $1,000s, depending on the severity and rarity of the error. Collectors worldwide are particularly drawn to the Mob of Rarest design, which has become one of the most iconic images in modern coinage. Devlin's creation is not only instantly recognizable, but also represents a perfect fusion of art and national symbolism. Many collectors attempt to build complete year sets of this design, and the 2006 issue forms an essential part of that journey. The demand for this coin also stems from its role in everyday circulation. Unlike some commemorative issues that were struck in smaller quantities, the 2006 coin was accessible to all Australians. This universal familiarity means nearly every household once held one, and today those who stumble across an old 2006 dollar in a drawer or jar often discover its potential value only after revisiting it with a collector's eye. It's important to note that while most examples may not make you a millionaire, the possibility is never zero. In coin collecting, the real treasures are the unexpected finds, the missed strikes, the proofs kept untouched for decades, or the coins that surface in immaculate condition despite their age and circulation history. For a patient collector, even a common coin like the $2006 can be a hidden doorway to significant value. The historical resonance of this coin also adds to its appeal. In 2006, Australia was celebrating ongoing milestones as a modern federation, and the $1 coin continued to serve as a daily reminder of the nation's identity. The kangaroo mob captures the lively spirit of the land, while the enduring profile of the Queen reinforces stability and continuity. This duality makes the coin meaningful far beyond its face value. For new collectors, the 2006 $1 coin is a fantastic starting point. It is affordable, widely available, and instantly recognizable. Yet it also offers a path to deeper engagement, whether through condition grading, searching for error varieties, or building a year's set of Mob of Roost coins. For seasoned collectors, it remains an essential part of a complete Australian decimal collection. In conclusion, the 2006 Australian $1 Mob of Roost coin is much more than just a piece of pocket change. It is a tribute to Australian wildlife, a reflection of national identity, and a creation of artistic brilliance by Stuart Devlin. In very fine condition, it carries modest but real value, and in rarer forms or with striking errors, it could transform into a prize worth hundreds or thousands. Whether you see it as an entry-level collectible or a hidden treasure, the 2006 $1 coin is a shining reminder of why numismatics continues to captivate collectors all over the world.